Really overdue. My unboxing of the Center of Time Photobook from the MyMusic Taste crowdfunding project. I did this video, pretty much opened it as soon as I got the, my Photobook when it was sent out. I've just been lazy about getting around to editing it and narrating it. I'm really bad about on the fly and just commenting. So anyway, nice box that it came in. And I gotta tell you, one thing I was gonna say is that I'm really, disappointed in myself and not committing myself to this sooner when it came out, because if you founded by a certain date, you would have the book signed by all the members. So I've seen other people's copies where they've signed the cover of that book, so I'm kind of like bummed out that I didn't get in on that. But still, I'm glad that I did get in and committing to the VIP package on this, because I'm really happy with everything I got in here. So this is like right here, the stand. It was like part of the stretch goals that got met. That you got like a little photo stand that has a little picture, and then you can stand it up with the thing in the back. And there was two of them that came in here, and they're images from the photo book itself. So it looks like the funding project got to the first stretch goal. The second stretch goal, if we got to that, would have been cool. Would have been got a Dreamcatcher lanyard, but it didn't quite make it to that. But these are really nice, and they're from like two different chapters in the book, like because of like the Black Veil Brides, I like to call this like the third chapter in the book. And here are the bookmarks. They're really nice bookmarks. They're very like nice sturdy plastic, and it's also translucent, so you can see through them. So it's just really cool that they're kind of like clear like that. You probably can't tell too much from the video, but they are like translucent, so they're really nice. And once again, the images are from different photo sessions in the book, and I really like that pinstripe jacket that Sion's wearing there, and then Handong, and then one Black Veil Bride outfits, and then here's my bias, Yuhyun. It's a really nice red jacket. And then of course Dami with her amazing eyes. She has very interesting eyes. And then the group photo of all of them in their the Black Veil Brides outfit. I keep bringing that up, but not Black Veil Brides is in the group. But anyway, but very nice bookmarks. So that's really cool. It's glad that it turned out much better than I guess they had a placeholder images of what the bookmarks would have been, which was like kind of cartoon chibi drawings. So I guess it was just placeholders. And here's the card pack that came with the little pocket here, and it was really nice because a lot of times when you order albums from like groups from bigger labels, they always come in a little extras, if bonus things like this. Is kind of cool to get a Dreamcatcher kind of card set coming out of an envelope like that of all 7 members. So it's really cool. So very happy with that. And it's really cool that the box came with all the little slots for these things. And then this right here is really nice. The pin set here, I mean, it's got some weight to it because it's all metal. So it's not like some cheapo plastic pins. So I'm tapping here. They're metal. So very nice pins. Different images portraying from their different mini albums and singles that they put out. And this right here is their DVD. That is pretty much the DVD of their making of their photo book. And I'm sad to say that I have yet to watch that, so I'll have to make sure that it's like one of my priorities to get around to watching that. But I think something's wrong with my DVD player right now, so I guess I could play it on my laptop. Don't see why I couldn't. But anyway, that's all the little extras. There's a sticker sheet too, but all the extras that came with it were really nice, so it's really cool. And so now we're going to go to the book itself, which is when you feel the cover, it's got that texture to it, like it's an old vintage book, like something you find in an old bookshelf, like an old copy of Treasure Island or Jules Verne novel, that kind of thing. So it's really cool. It's got that kind of look to it, and it's a very nice, it's a really nicely made book, nicely bound. And then so chapter 1 is kind of like they're all like it's like that's pretty much, it's like them in the living room. It looks like they're wearing like a summer dress, evening type dress kind of thing, evening gown almost, that kind of deal. So it's kind of like along those lines, and so really nice images here. And I'm letting you know right now that Shion is my second favorite, so she's my bias wrecker in the group. I just think she's her vocal. I tend to like the vocalists of groups just because of their talent with singing, and so she'd be like amazing if she was like a lead singer of a rock band. I could totally see that. And maybe and then yes, Be Still My Beating Heart. Even though I've like seen these images before, it's like I don't know, breathtaking. So she's just so beautiful. And then here's Handong. And with all the members, even though Yu-Gyeon's my obvious bias, but there's not much separation between who I like the most, and I guess down the ways as far as like if I were to rank them. I mean, they're very all close with each other, just because there's just, all the members of these groups is just totally amazing, and they're all like really talented, and and everybody says it. I'm going to reiterate. I mean, they're very, I guess they're just not. They should be more well known than they actually are. But I guess like a lot of it has to do with just being from a very small label, and maybe they don't have the kind of I don't know like a big advertising machine to pump out money to get them out there. I don't know if that's how that works, especially when it comes to like being on shows and things like that. And I'm going to tell you right now, Dami has just like these eyes that are just killer eyes, kind of referred to like the sleepy eyes of death. And if anybody who's familiar with old samurai movies, there was a series called The Sleepy Eyes of Death about a roaming ronin who had these kind of like sleepy eyes, and it's just, anyway, she just has these killer eyes that always just grabs you. And then so anyway, we're in the second chapter of the book, so it's kind of like I wondered, with them being in the city, it's like city wear, and that's just a great jacket. She looks so fantastic in that red jacket. But I wonder if it does tie in a little bit with with their current mini album and single, like Alone in the City for What. But I really like that, got to get, there's this photo book of this just kind of like in the just very casual wear, because they're not in their nightmare concept. Of course, I'll change it here in chapter 3, but so it's really cool. It's kind of like maybe if you were just walking in the streets and you walk by them or something like that, it's could be what they'd be wearing and stuff like that. But these are just all nicely done photos, and that pinstripe jacket is just fantastic. I like that a lot. And then we'll see Dami's eyes, every time. And I like that shot with her on the left and the cityscape on the right. So it's really cool, the rooftop scene. And but really, I'm just like really blown away by all the photos in this photo book. It's just great stuff. And then that pinstripe jacket, and then Dami's eyes. Every time, her eyes, man, just so striking. And so rooftop off the city skyline. So if anybody knows maybe what city they're in, if they recognize that, hey, kind of give me a shout out and let me know. It would be kind of interesting, to see if they were in a larger city, or if they were maybe in a smaller city or something like that. But this is a very just a very well-made book, just an awesome photo book. Definitely tops in my collection when it comes to like photo books. And here's chapter 3, which kind of goes back to maybe touching with the base of the roots of Dreamcatcher, being with their nightmare concept. I kind of like to refer to them right here as Black Veil Brides. Just all of them wearing black, almost, I mean, like wedding type outfits, or and with the veils and all that kind of stuff. So it's really and I have to say that I really like the way they did lighting on the photos of these. Like, you can tell, like, somehow in the forefront they are whitewashed a bit, and then in the background it's left like, sepia tone, like right there on the right. I mean, that's just a perfect example right there. It's just very haunting, very eerie looking, and I think that's just super cool, the way they did the lighting on this with, because they just really look like ghosts. So that's why I feel like it does fit in with their concept with their first 4 singles. And so once again, so this is like nice to have this kind of stark contrast as the final chapter of this book, compared to, like, the first 2 chapters in the book. So that's why it's like I really like the way this photo book was just totally done. And one of my favorite pictures is about to come up here, that right there on the right. I mean, I really like that a lot. That's just like of you on the black and white. And but really, really well done. I mean, it's just it's awesome. I mean, I'm so happy that they did this project, and was able to support it, and I would have totally been kicking myself if I didn't do that. And there's a group shot, so there's a bookmark on that one. I'm sure the bookmarks are probably taken from different images from the book, and I just don't know where, but really nicely done. And I keep saying that it's an awesome book. It's just awesome. It's an awesome book. I actually would have wished I could have ordered 2. Maybe I should have ordered the first one really early and got a signed copy. But anyway, here's the credits. It's really cool. All the people contributed. It's going to take me forever to find my own name on here, even though it's listed by countries, but it's not in alphabetical order. So in the meantime, I'll play my thank you video that I got, and I'm so happy that I got it from Yuhyun. His was the main presenter.
둘, 셋! 네, 국가 안녕하세요. 드림캐쳐입니다.
Hello, Taro.
Hello.
미국 테네시주에 사시는 타로님이군요. 어떤 분인지 정말 궁금하네요. 저희 드림캐쳐에게 보내주신 관심과 응원 덕분에 저희 화보집 프로젝트가 오픈 1시간 만에 목표 금액을 달성하게 되었습니다. 네, 이렇게 빠른 시간 안에 달성하게 되어서 너무너무 기쁘고 진심으로 감사드립니다. 저희 화보집과 굿즈를 많이 좋아해 주셨으면 좋겠고요. 앞으로도 더욱더 멋진 드림캐쳐가 되도록 노력하겠습니다. Thank you, Taro.
Thank you.
There, I found myself, and I wasn't kidding that it took me that long to try to find my name in that list. But anyway, overall, just a fantastic production value on this, and it's like I have no qualms at all that the money I put in on the VIP tier. Thank you very much for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it.